Gather around, island lovers. It's Demi and Jasmine with your Fire Pit Chat, your daily dose of all things Love Island.
Welcome back to Fire Pit Chat. It is episode 31. We are still in Casa Week. I'm so excited.
Oh my God, dude.
This shit was crazy.
It's carnage in there.
It's crazy. Like, I know that did you see the thing that we posted on the Instagram about like the sun saying there's like massive dumping?
That's insane to me. No, but 9 people. That's
We'll have to do our predictions after we break down this episode. So all the islanders wake up, and in the villa we have Will and Kayla having a chat. Oh, and it's by the pool, and you can tell he's being standoffish now. Like, he is trying to, I feel like, gather his thoughts, but he's definitely not into it. He's trying to be respectful. She's just still laying it on thick.
Yeah.
So I must be really hard for someone who's like putting it on you so hard to like, what do you do? You know what? We're nice people.
Right.
Like, we're most likely sleeping with them later.
Totally. It's so hard to say no to someone, especially someone laying it on thick. And I think it's the same for Will. I don't think he's used to girls like laying it on thick for him.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. He's like, what is this life?
Yeah, it doesn't strike me as that happens often.
So then Sanam and Kai are on the beanbags, and I guess they're being flirty. I don't think they had the kiss then. No, I didn't write that.
No, not yet.
No, okay. And then back in the casa, Martin is telling Olivia that she should be open, that
she was like Kai's third pick.
Oh, no. Was she Kai's third pick? Oh. I feel like both Kai and Olivia are playing the same game.
Totally.
But I do feel like Kai is into Olivia.
I think that Kai is into Olivia genuinely now.
Yeah.
I don't know if it started like that when their thing started, but I think now he's genuinely into her, and I think it's going to be a blow to his ego to hear that Olivia's not into him as much as he's into her, but I think it's like in the back of his mind.
Yeah, because people keep telling him.
But Martin was saying to Olivia, like, you were Kai's third pick, kind of, or not even third pick. Like, he was really downplaying to Olivia Kai's interest in her.
Yeah, because of Danielle and then Sammy. Yeah, who knows? But then it's like, how come these talks are not happening with, like, the most important people?
Right.
Like Lana.
Right.
I don't understand this.
And none of the guys are even saying that to Claudia, which I feel like from a viewer's perspective, they could maybe see like Casey's not that into it.
Right.
But no one's saying that to Claudia. No one's saying that to Sammy about Tom.
I know. It's so weird. And then Sanam go back again with Kai, and they're on the day beds. And Sanam saying that she is not into Casey, and she's more into Kai, and then they have a kiss like in the freaking daytime. Just like, she lays it on thick too.
Oh my God, she does.
Yeah, she was intense. Like,
Sanam, stick it on ya. Jesus.
She was so intense. Like, and I think he's just, again, the type of guy who's like not had this and like can't. I feel like Kai's like the type of guy who's like, whatever girl does that, like, that's who he marries. And like, totally. I don't even know if he like is into it, or he just like got trapped in this thing because he doesn't know how to like turn down an attractive woman hitting on him.
No, yeah, he marries the girl he talked to last.
Exactly. Yeah. So I don't know, but then again, I feel like Kai like definitely doesn't like Casey, because the whole thing stemmed from like, oh, you want to see if I'm a better kisser than Casey, and then afterwards, like, oh, I'm a better kisser than Casey. Like, he definitely hates Casey.
Yeah, I think that there's still some tension between like Kai, Ron, and the other guys, and especially Casey, because I think that divide did happen when Casey came in.
Yeah,
I think all the guys really like Casey. Like, everyone really likes Casey.
Yeah.
So I got that too, that competitiveness.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like it's better with Ron. Like, people let it kind of go, because he is behaving. Like, he is being really good. Like,
yeah, Twitter's like, not Ron being the hero and Will being the villain.
Holy shit, dude. The way the show fucking, it is crazy.
It's insane.
Because now I'm like, it's like, but I just like still low key don't like Ron because of what he did. But now I'm like, what did Ron do?
But I know.
Was it so bad?
But that's the thing about Love Island. They're in there for so long and so much can happen in a day that if you're literally on your best behavior for 2 days, like, all is forgiven.
So true. Like, honestly, like, I really can't remember what he did.
No, I can.
There's just like some weird pull that's keeping me from liking Ron. But am I going to probably get teary-eyed when Lana and him...
No.
Oh my God.
You won't.
I will. I bet you money.
Insane.
Lana will come back. The most intense song will be playing.
Yeah.
Ron is standing alone.
The smiles.
And I will cry.
No, I won't. I don't. Ron's on his best behavior because he knows how bad it would look to fuck up. I'm not.
I don't think they have a future. Like, I just don't see it. But, you know, I don't know. I'm sorry for everyone listening because everyone's probably like, no, they have like pitchforks with headed to Ron's house.
I'm still going to Ron's house with my pitchfork.
And then Jesse and Lana are talking about their guys and they're talking about like how they think they're going to be loyal. Everything Lana's saying is absolute nonsense. Like, I just like can't. I'm not buying in. I'm not subscribing on Lana because she just like. What you say like holds no value to me.
Yeah,
because you don't execute what you say.
Right.
You don't hold that to yourself.
Right.
So like the things that she was saying, I don't know. I just like she really bothers me now. Like I want to like her, but she really bothers me.
Yeah, and she slipped to the bottom of my list.
To be honest, I like Olivia better than Lana.
Oh no, I still like Lana better than Olivia, but. I don't know. I could do without. If they went home, I don't think I'd care.
They're not going to go home.
No, they'll
be in the Final Four. I can bet my ass on it.
Especially after Casa, if Ron stays loyal.
They're going to be in the Final Four.
Yeah.
And then they'll break up in a month. But I just like...
Totally.
I just like can't stand her for some reason. Like, I just really can't stand her. And Jesse... I can't stand Jesse either. Like, these one-liners she keeps saying. Like...
Yeah.
Digging on people. Like, encouraging people to stray away from their...
Yeah.
And again, is it because we're like sleeping with one eye open, making sure Jesse's being legitimate?
Yeah, but she isn't giving any of the Casa boys
No, she is. I think she really likes Will.
So she is staying loyal, but it is interesting. But I think she feels like pretty confident in Will not doing anything.
Yeah.
And that's going to be some fireworks.
But again, like, he didn't do it with ill intent. Andrew went out of his way to make spite. Like, that boy went fucking AWOL with Tasha. Like, he did it for, like, there was motive. He didn't give a fuck. That was so savage,
and
Andrew.
Also, like, Savage was like lick her tit or whatever. Like, licked a tit and 2 kisses is completely different.
I sucked her boobs. You what? I licked her tit or whatever. Like, he said sucked her boobs, like, first. You don't hear that, but...
Ew, I just can't even with that sentence.
He went absolutely...
bonkers,
Yeah, on purpose, because he was doing it in spite of. Like, I don't think Will did it. I just think he, like, couldn't... what's it called? He didn't have enough willpower.
Yeah, he
didn't have enough willpower.
Literally.
Yeah. And Sammy and Ryan, okay, you could tell she wasn't into it. Like,
she woke up with the ick.
Yeah, she did.
She woke up with it.
Yeah, she did. Because they were by the pool.
Uh-huh.
And she was not having any convo.
Nope.
She was so not into it, which I feel really bad because, like, I really wish she, like, talked to Claudia. Like, why are you going to go for the hardest girl in there?
Exactly. And the one, like, Sammy and Tom had really good potential because they were in a peak of their relationship right before Casa. And it was still new and exciting.
Yeah.
So they were, like, I felt like they had the best odds to stay loyal to each other, weirdly, because they weren't together long enough to start having doubts about the two of them. They were, like, in a good place, but it was still new and exciting. So it's going to be hard to pull Sammy away from that, you know? And I just don't get why Ryan didn't give himself more options.
I know, like, why did he tunnel vision on her? And he had every right to kind of be annoyed, though, because, like, I'm so over this slow burn thing. Like, you can't like use that as an excuse to not like open up. This is Love Island. You have to like open up to people. I'm so over that. And I feel like he's like, I don't want to keep asking like where we are. And that's where her mannerisms were like, oh, she was done. Like she was not into it at all. And I think she finally like told him that, which I felt really bad for Ryan. But it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, I think him asking about it too, like it gave the ick faster and faster and faster.
Yeah.
You know, like it kind of pushed him into the ick zone.
I don't think he was ever coming out of it.
No, but it definitely like secured his spot in there.
Yeah. And Lydia and Tom are back, and Tom is like in the hut being like, they're both worldly? Like out of this world?
This episode, if I thought I couldn't understand Tom, and
I feel like her accent's making his accent worse. Like
when the two of them were sat there talking, I was like, this can't possibly be English. Like, is there some slang language that the northern UK uses? Because I swear they were not speaking English, dude. I could not understand a word. I could tell it was going good from their body language. No idea what was said.
your captions weren't on?
No, again, my captions were not. My technical difficulties are out of this world.
They really are, dude.
And I was like, I give up. I don't need to know what they're saying. I was just looking at their body language.
I did think the same thing. I was like, I feel like when her accent is with his accent, it's both of them. Like, I'm like, I really don't know what they're saying. Like, but he kept saying like worldly. And I'm like, is this like an out of this world term?
I thought he was saying whirly. Like, genuinely no idea.
What does
I think it was a
whirly
good
mean?
thing. I thought he was trying to say like they're hot.
Well, I feel like I got the
context.
exactly. But one thing I just forgot it.
Sorry.
I think Tom says something about, Tom says that he thinks that he's punching above with Sammy.
Uh-huh.
Like,
What's
meaning
that mean?
like he thinks that Sammy's out of his league.
Sweet.
Yeah, like
Tom.
when it was Casey, Will, and Tom, and Tom was saying like Will's I think it's later on, but Will's talking about how he felt guilty. Casey's fucking dying of laughter.
Yeah.
He's like, I just kissed Cynthia.
Yeah.
Like,
I gave Cynthia a kiss. I think it's funny how he phrased that.
he's so funny. He's so cheeky. Like, anyway, but Tom was like, both of them, I'm attracted to them, but Sammy, like, I really think I hit like the lotto. Like, I'm punching above her. Like, she is just another level.
Yeah, and it's true, but it's like I think that they're actually on the same
I
league.
agree.
Like Tom is so hot,
Which is wild
and so
that
is
Tom
Sammy.
thinks that though.
I think Tom was ugly as a kid or something, or like really skinny or scrawny or something like that, and
Yeah.
then just like was a late bloomer because I think that's why he's always like, so what do you think about me? Like, I swear he's just a little insecure boy at heart, which makes me love him even more.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sammy, I think he needs to stick with Sammy, honestly. I like him and Sammy better.
I think he will.
Yeah, by the end of this episode tonight,
Yeah, we'll go through our predictions, but
Yeah.
I have some thoughts. But then I guess Cynthia and Casey again, I'm just getting friendship vibes. I'm just getting really good banter and not in a good, like, I'm just getting like cheeky banter. Like if you're like me and you, when you like used to be in college and you're talking to a guy and then you like get stuck with his friends and you like hit it off because you guys are just hanging out, you have nothing else to do.
Right.
That's the vibe I got.
like they do have good chemistry. It's just I don't know if it's necessarily romantic chemistry.
Exactly. They have good chemistry, but it's platonic.
Yeah.
To me. But I guess not, because he gets straddled by her in a little bit.
And he seemed very excited about the straddle.
Honestly, like,
He said, I bet
He's
none of you
just a
boys
kid
got
who,
straddled
like-
tonight.
I know, he's so funny, dude. And so Claudia's back in the Casa Villa with Bailey. I really don't know what's happening there. I think she's trying to be open, forcing it. I kind of hope she brings him back, just like be open. Like, I don't think you should go back to Casey.
Yeah.
Because it's like, then if Claudia goes back to Casey, I don't know, I don't think he would be waiting for Claudia. He hasn't even mentioned her once.
No.
And all the guys go, they confide in each other, and he doesn't even say anything about Claudia.
No, yeah. I think he's going to leave Claudia in the dust. So I think
I think he's going to maybe recouple, but then I think Claudia's going to come back. Like,
they'll find their
I don't
way
know
back
if it's
to each other.
like this love story we're rooting for with Casey, but I feel like maybe like he's right now out of sight, out of mind, and he's like he's like the fucking shiny, shiny, shiny.
Yeah, he literally is a moth to a flame. It's insane.
It is.
But I actually think the total opposite of what I just said about Tom and Sammy for Casey and Claudia. So I think Tom and Sammy had good chances because they were like at a peak in their relationship and it was so new and exciting. But I don't think Claudia and Casey were at that peak. I think they were just like kind of still building there.
Yeah.
So I actually think their odds were kind of the worst.
Agreed.
Because they have nothing to lose at all by getting to know
Agreed.
other people.
So I hope she does bring him back, just to like keep the options open.
Yeah.
But that risks like her maybe going being dumped from the island because like we're not getting any sort of thing, something to be invested in right now.
Yeah.
You know, we don't know what their chat is like. We just see them.
Yeah.
So maybe she comes alone, but then they're all getting ready for the night. It's funny because like all the guys are starting to feel guilty about messing around. They're like, okay, maybe like we actually should have consciences.
Conscience. Wait.
This word always fucks me up.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's such a hard word.
Because I want to say like
morals, maybe.
yeah.
Sure.
Make it easy.
And so then, I guess whatever they're all getting ready, and then it pans to the Casa Villa where Maxwell goes in for the kiss with the red lips, which is very bold.
Very bold.
But he's into her.
Yeah. And she's into him, I
Yeah.
guess. I don't know.
I don't
don't
know
know. Who are you, Olivia?
Who is Olivia?
Literally a mystery.
Yeah, I don't know either. I really don't know about them. Like, I don't know if is he too young for her? Is he too young when she, like, I feel like she needs a man. This is a boy to me.
Olivia should be with like a 35-year-old guy.
Right.
But they ain't coming into Love Island.
No, she needs to be in like, do you watch The Bold Type?
Yeah, I did.
The older dude?
The one
The hot guy that Sutton dates?
Yeah, exactly.
That's who I see.
What was his name?
I don't know.
They got
But he's
married.
always like, he was in Gossip Girl. He's like really hot.
Yeah.
He's like a hot actor that I always think about.
Yeah, she needs to be with like a finance guy.
Yeah, like a
but that's
business
grown.
guy.
Yeah.
Businessman tings.
She needs to be with like the owner of a boxing club, not like
Right.
the boxers.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this Maxwell's throwing me because he's too young. And he's like dresses young, and I feel like she's an older gal. Like,
Yeah.
she's like close to our age. So
Yeah.
like I don't want a young boy. Like
No.
I don't want like a skater.
No. Oh my God, no.
Right? And then Martin and Tanya, they're just playing around. I think she's trying to not kiss him. They both want to kiss each other.
The whole episode, I'm like, have they not kissed yet? Because they like
No.
keep getting so close to it and just not kissing. I'm like, are they gonna kiss?
I know it. And then Cynthia and Casey have a talk. Casey's just such a sweet talker. He's just like little kiss. I think we should have a little kiss. His go-to line in Casa Amor was like, maybe we should have a little kiss outside the challenge. Like, oh, she got one. Maybe you should get one.
Oh, but it's like he's giving them away like they're Girl Scout cookies. He's literally just like, well, I gave her one. Like, might as well give you one too. And the girls are like, okay, come on over.
I mean, to be fair, like I really would kiss Casey. Like,
would you?
yeah,
Obviously. Would
What?
you? Yeah, I don't even know I just said that. I think that I wouldn't want to be another notch on his belt.
I'm in for the notches. I aim to be a notch on the belt. But he's just in the hut. Like he's just in the hut. He's dying. Like I couldn't get over just like he is dying at himself.
Grinning in
He thinks
ear to
he
ear.
is the funniest thing on this planet. And honestly, we're here for this. And so then Tom and Lydia, I think Lydia looks so good. I think she was in that white dress. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, she looked so cute. And then her and Tom move forward. Oh, okay. I think they were talking on the terrace.
Yeah.
Terrace Tom comes back at it again.
And he's like, I just feel like no one can hear us up here or something like that. I'm like, oh, he's going to stick it on her.
Yeah. And so then they did quite for a long time, I gotta say. Oh my gosh. And so then Jesse and Lana again, I think, talking about their guys. Lana saying that she really thinks Will's. Lana's like, I feel it at the bottom of my heart. Oh, honey, you couldn't be more wrong.
Totally.
And so then Sammy and Ryan, wait, didn't I? I guess maybe now's the time she ended it.
Because I think before in the pool, she was just giving vague answers. And then I think she took the day. And then she was like, yes, I'm going to just put the kibosh on it.
Yeah. And then Will, Casey, and Tom debrief. And that's where Will admits he's like falling for Jesse. Like,
yeah.
I don't feel angry toward Will. Like, I really don't. I feel like he did as like respectful. I mean, he definitely was cheeky, but like,
yeah.
I don't think if the girl wasn't throwing herself on him so hard that would have happened.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. I think he'll handle it pretty good. I think he'll handle it pretty good. I actually do think him and Jesse are a good match. I think she really likes him. Like, I do think she really likes him. All of that shit is nonsense. I think,
yeah, because or else she would have turned in Casa. Like, exactly. If she was just here to play games and like blow shit up.
And she's like genuinely worried.
Yeah, you could tell.
Yeah.
I think that Will was just doing some research and development, just doing his due diligence, and just that's all it was. I really do think when he feels bad, I genuinely feel that he feels bad.
Yeah.
I think he's like, I tried it. It really didn't work out for me. Like, Jesse's the best I'm going to get, which is true, Will.
Holy shit.
So I think he sees that, recognizes it, and is going to be remorseful and deal with it in the right way.
Yes, I agree. And then Sanama and Kaya, again, they're on the terrace, I think. And again, she's like, she is flirty.
She is stick it on.
Holy moly. So they have another kiss. Will friend zones Kayla.
Yeah, good. See, and that's what I wanted.
Exactly.
He didn't string her along for multiple days.
I think there's nothing to hate about.
No.
Nothing. And then Casey and Cynthia are on the terrace, and then he's laying literally, what is this, 180 degrees flat?
No, yeah, he's literally like this. Like, he's just like zero fucks.
No, and she's like, well, the kiss was good. And he's like, all right, so you want another one? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, well, I ain't coming up there.
I'm not if a guy said that to me, I'm like, well,
he
then
like
you're not
totally
getting
did that for the story. Like, he wanted her to straddle him, and then he's like, yeah, I got straddled him at the top. Like, he's such a child. He's so funny.
He's a boy, yeah. He's such a little boy.
He really is. And that was so funny. I don't know how I feel about that. What do you think?
I don't know. Casey is just like throwing me
a wild
so many loops that I just don't even know what to think about Casey anymore.
Me neither.
I think he's literally just having a good time.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he likes anyone. I think he likes everyone. I don't know what to think about Casey. So I can't really predict their future. I don't know if I see like this genuine connection where it's going to last all these fires they're going to have to go through.
Yeah.
Or if it's just like a fun little thing in the moment.
Totally. I think it's fun. I think he's having a blast.
Yeah.
And he's just a flirt, and
yeah,
we're watching him do his thing. And so then Ron calls out Olivia to Kai, saying that was crazy.
He said straight up she's going to recouple.
Yes. He was like, she's going to recouple, and I think she used you to keep her,
to secure
her spot in the villa.
Which is so true, and it's so clear because as soon as he keeps getting in the bottom, it makes her chance, if she stays with him, more likely to go home. That's why she wants to jump ship too.
That's crazy.
So not Ron having like a good judge of character.
No, for real. Like, that was really wild of Ron. Like, he nailed it.
Yeah, but good on him for like speaking up to his buddy and like saying facts.
And like, you can kind of tell like you can tell he like felt like he was hurting him.
Yeah.
So it's like, is there a side that we're not saying? Like, is the Fiat 500 like right?
I don't know. Ron, I'm not saying he's the hero.
Yeah.
But Casa Amor did good things for Ron's image.
True that.
It's like it was like a PR crisis.
Exactly. Like, what do they call it? Image repair, or like reputation something.
I know what you're saying though. It was like a revamp of his image. Yeah.
Totally.
So good. Whatever PR girl like sent him a pigeon into Love Island. Like, I'm so glad.
So true. They were like, yo, you look like a fucking scum. You need to fucking buckle up.
Seriously.
And then Tom gives Lydia a little kiss on the cheek. Oh, they're all like going to sleep. That was really cute.
Yeah. Tom is like a cute little affectionate guy.
Yeah, he is.
Like when he put Sammy's hair behind her ears and stuff. Like, I like his little manner. He's like really
Schmidt.
sweet to girls.
He's a fat boy that turned.
Totally. That's my theory.
Yeah.
Please find us some childhood pictures of Tom because I can't believe he was always this hot. He's too sweet.
true that. If someone's always this hot, they're like they're such douchebags.
Like really hot guys don't like give you a kiss on the cheek and then roll over and go to bed.
No,
they like
they
slap
don't.
your ass.
Or they're like this.
Or they're Casey and they're like, I ain't getting up.
So true. Casey was that way in high school and college.
Totally. He's a class clown.
Totally.
Yeah.
And then pans at night, Kai and Sanam are kissing. Tanya and Martin have a kiss.
Finally. I was like, are they going to kiss or aren't they? Yeah. And in bed is saucy.
That's crazy.
For a first kiss.
I know, like, that's crazy. I'm glad they had it because, like, I think they should have had it.
Yeah.
Poor Shaq, like, Ron and Shaq on the day beds, which I feel like bonded Ron and Shaq, which is really cute.
I liked that arc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That arc. Yeah, and then we get the preview for tomorrow night. And, like, I think everybody's faces were because Shaq was standing. And I think Tanya comes in.
Yeah, because I honestly, first of all, pretty short Casa.
And no postcard.
Oh my God. We don't even need a postcard this year because everyone was just going wild. Like,
know.
The only people who didn't kiss anyone else were Shaq, Jesse, Lana, and Ron.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't think Claudia kissed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
So it's just like a free for all. I don't even know.
Like, I wonder if they're not editing Claudia in because maybe she does get dumped. I just like can't see. I don't know who would really bring Casey home. Like, I do think if their reunion was there, even if they both brought people back, I would like to see them back together. I thought they were really cute, and I do think Claudia really likes them, but I don't know. I guess we waited for the fucking this episode.
So do you think 9 people are gonna go home?
Okay, let's think about this. Recouples, Kai and Sanam.
Kai and Snam. So that's 2
You do the
people.
counting. Olivia and Maxwell. Let's say Claudia and Bailey. I don't know though because she was kind of not leaning for it.
I know. I don't know either.
I don't think Tom is gonna recouple. And I feel like poor Lydia was like, I don't think this is gonna go well for us. Like she said that.
Oh yeah,
up there.
she said, I don't think this is gonna go well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do think Tom's gonna go back to Sammy.
Yeah.
So that's Tom and Sammy because I think Sammy will go back to Tom.
Tanya and Martin.
Yeah. So that's 10.
Shaq.
Ron, Lana.
Jesse and Will. So that's 15 people.
15. Did we forget Olivia? Did we say? Yeah. So that's 15 people.
Casey and
A
Cynthia.
new girl. Yeah. So that's 17.
Yeah.
So then that would leave us with 6 people. So 4 couples.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's too
I feel like they
many.
mean. I feel like they're also including all the Casa people.
Oh, well, in that case.
That's what some people said.
In that case, obviously.
It's like all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's just headlines to get us into it. But
Yeah.
I guess we'll just stay tuned for tomorrow. This is my favorite fucking episode, dude.
This one is the one where
this
it's
one
iconic.
and then movie night.
Yeah.
These
iconic.
These are 2 of my
We have
favorite.
2 real good episodes coming up.
I know. Holy shit.
What a good way we get to finish the week, you guys.
Oh my gosh, guys. I'm so excited. We will check back in tomorrow, but thank you guys for listening to Fire Pit Chat, your daily dose of all things Love Island. I am Demi, and this is Jasmine, and we appreciate you listening. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. We're also available as a podcast wherever you get your podcasts, so be sure to leave us a 5-star review and share with your fellow island lover, and we'll see you tomorrow for the recoupling of a lifetime.
Yay.